It's that time of the year when phone brands flood the market with new releases. And just a few days ago, Xiaomi added a new product to their Redmi lineup. Honestly, this might just be the best seller entry-level device yet. I am Cali Brown, and this is my review of the Redmi 14C. The Redmi 14C has a completely different design compared to the previous generation 13C. At first glance, from the packaging to the device itself, it's very reminiscent of the Redmi A3, which I reviewed about 2 months ago. For a moment, I thought I was actually holding the A3. If you'd like to see a comparison video between the 14C and the A3, let me know in the comments. But enough about the A3, let's dive into what you get in the box with the 14C.
Inside the box, you get the usual Xiaomi essentials, including the device itself. More details on that later. You also get a SIM ejector tool, some paperwork, a 33 watts charging brick, and a USB-C cable for charging and data transfers. This time, Xiaomi also included a transparent protective case.
It seems like Xiaomi is still listening to us, and I'm definitely a fan of this addition.
The 14C has a sleek design, though the build material feels a bit plastic. The back is made of glossy glass, and it sports a massive round camera design, which honestly I have mixed feelings about, probably because I love minimalistic designs.
I got the midnight black version, but it also comes in dreamy purple, starry blue, and sage green with a leather back.
At the top, you'll find the 3.5mm headphone jack. Unfortunately, there is no IR blaster. On the left, you get a SIM tray that houses 2 nano SIM cards and an SD card. The bottom has the USB-C port, a microphone, and a mono speaker. On the right side, there are the volume buttons and the power button, which doubles as a fast and responsive fingerprint sensor. The front houses the earphone speaker and a U-notch selfie camera, which also supports face unlock. The 14C comes with the new MediaTek Helio G81 Ultra chipset, which strikes a good balance between low power consumption and high performance. It handles basic tasks like surfing the net and everyday operations smoothly. As for gaming, it's decent. You can enjoy your favorite games like Asphalt, eFootball, Genshin Impact, and Call of Duty Mobile at standard setting. However, don't expect a completely lag-free experience, as this processor isn't designed for heavy gaming. On the software front, the Redmi 14C runs on Xiaomi's new HyperOS skin, based on Android 14. And out of the box, you will receive a system update notification. Nothing major, just mainly security patch with minor bug fixes and improvements. Go ahead and install these updates for a smoother experience. Unfortunately, this device does not support split screen, no second space, and the UI has quite a number of ads.
For storage, the base model comes with 4GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, which is what I have here. However, there are other options which include 4GB plus 256GB, 6GB plus 128GB, and 8GB plus 256GB. RAM can be expandable up to 16GB via virtual RAM, and storage is expandable up to 1TB using an SD card. The 14C features a 6.88 inches IPS LCD display with a 720p resolution and a peak brightness of 600 nits. According to Xiaomi, it supports up to 120Hz refresh rate, though most of the time it fluctuates between 60 and 90Hz. Media consumption on this device is decent. Scrolling through Instagram and YouTube felt smooth. However, I noticed the color rendition appeared slightly washed out compared to my other devices. I resolved this by switching the color scheme from the default vivid profile to the saturated profile in the display settings. The 14C is packed with a 50MP main camera and a 2MP depth sensor on the rear. They removed the macro camera which you had on the 13C and replaced it with this 2MP depth sensor camera. The image quality is good under proper lighting, but in low light situations, don't expect too much. The portrait mode is also decent, nothing spectacular. For video recording, the rear camera is capped at 1080p 30 frames per second.
The front-facing camera received a slight upgrade. It now has a 13-megapixel camera and not the 8-megapixel camera we had on the 13C. And the image quality is okay considering the price point. Video recording on this camera is also capped at 1080p 30 frames per second. The 14C is powered by a massive 5160 mAh battery, which is slightly higher than the one on the 13C and is guaranteed to last you the whole day, whether you are gaming or just handling basic tasks. Although it comes with a 33 watts charger, the device only supports 18 watts charging, but still it's nice to have a faster charger in your corner for future use. It takes about 2 hours to get this device to a full charge.
You may be wondering what the price tag is, and at the time of making this video, it's priced at Do note that these prices may vary depending on your location. In conclusion, the Redmi 14C is definitely an upgrade from the 13C, though not a major upgrade. If you're in the market for an entry-level device that gets the job done, then you can't go wrong with the 14C. However, if you are a heavy gamer or you plan to use this device for processor-intensive tasks, then this might not be the best fit for you. That wraps up my review of the Redmi 14C. Will you be getting this device? If not, I would still like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. It helps to grow the channel. And until the next video, cheers.